welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying and reviewing this Modelones Polygel Kit. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe before you leave and turn on the notifications so you get notified of my next upload. And with that being said, let's get on with the video. So if you guys are interested on where I got this polygel kit, it was from Amazon Prime, and the link of the video is going to be linked somewhere in the top right corner. So this kit brings 12 polygel tubes, this white one, a clear, a soft jelly pink, like a bubblegum pink, like a nude brownish color, a jelly brown, a super clear pink, this purple that I fell in love with, another purple but darker, this clear jelly pinkish color, a pink mixed glitter, and a silver glitter. So here's the swatches, and guys, I like all of the colors. So I'm first starting off by adding the base coat to my nail. This is an important step because it assures maximum adhesion of the polygel. So the first color I'm using is this white one. So for the thumb, I decided to do a pink to white ombre, and guys, this white left me speechless. It had the perfect consistency, it wasn't sticky and it wasn't runny, and it was amazing, and I am hoping to keep using it in the future. The way I am creating the design is I added the first bead from the half of the tip to the tip using the white, and then I'm adding this pink color to the cuticle area. The only thing I didn't like about this color specifically is that it's a jelly type of color, and I did not know that. Like when I swatched it, I thought it was kind of good. It had a lot of color, and I was kind of disappointed because it was sticky at the same time. So I was using the slip solution from the previous video, and it's going to be linked somewhere in the top right corner, but it was kind of clogging up the brush, and I went with a 70% alcohol and it was still clogging up the brush, so I had to clean it. Had to add more than one layer of the polygel, but when I created the same design on my middle finger, I went in with full-on white on the bottom, like my base layer. It was white, and it was a little bit better because you couldn't see my natural nail bed or the color between the white and the pink. So after I cured everything, I'm adding this clear to encapsulate the ombre, because when I go to file, I don't want to disturb the ombre since it was a little bit nice. But I don't know what's going on with the Modelones clear gel polish, or polygel I mean. but it's too runny. Like when I placed it, it kept going to everywhere, and when I tried to brush it to put it in place, the polygel was sticking to my freaking brush and it was nasty. And after curing everything, I am wiping it down. So now I'm repeating the step of adding base coat to my index finger. So for this index design, I went with a white, pink, and glitter marble. So the way I did it is that I placed a blob of each color on a paper or piece of cardboard, and with the spatula and of the brush, I went in and picked up a little bit at a time and placed it where I thought it looked nice, like I am showing you right now. So I first went in with the white, and then I went in with the pink, this jelly pinkish color, and finally I added the glitter. So it wasn't something precise, but I wanted something that the main focus was the white and pink, but the glitter was like a little accent design on top, so I didn't went in all heavy with it. After I saw that I liked the placement of everything, I went in with a polygel brush and like try to smooth out the corners and clean out the cuticle area. And with that, I went in and encapsulated with the clear of the Modelones. But for the next couple of fingers, I am going to be using Makartt's clear polygel, since I prefer it because it's more thicker and doesn't run everywhere. But obviously, before adding the clear polygel, I did cure the nail for 60 seconds. You can see there that the polygel is sticking to my brush, and even though I was wiping it a lot and using a lot of alcohol and a lot of the slip solution from the previous video, it was still getting stuck on my brush. So that's why in the couple next nails, I decided to use Makartt's clear polygel. After curing, I wiped it down with some alcohol to take the tacky layer off. So for that middle finger, I decided to repeat the thumbnail design. So I went in with a blob of white, and everything that was left over from that blob, I decided to place it on the nail bed so I can have a little bit of cover, and when I add the other polish, I can have somewhat a good coverage and you can't see the transition from my nail bed to the white. After curing the white, I'm adding the pink color to the cuticle area like I did with the thumb, and I am trying to fade it into the white. And sorry if you didn't see the first clip, is that I was deleted, but now I'm adding the clear color since I already cured the white and the pink, so I can have a good encapsulation with this clear from Makartt, and I can file it freely. Now I'm using the white since I am going to do like a faded ombre into a marble, and I'm creating the tip marbled with the white first. I am repeating the same steps that I did on my index finger but on my ring, and only to the tip of it, and then adding the clear to the white so I can have not a see-through nail but have still the color and consistency. After that, I added the glitter polygel that is shown right here, and I added that detail between some of the design, and to be honest, it looks like a candy cane. But after that, I went in with the cuticle pusher and tried to marble it around since it looked too candy cane-ish color. So I went in to fill the spots, and with the polygel brush, I tried to fade the top part to my nail bed and used the pinkish jellyish color as a nail bed color to fade it to the tip and kind of encapsulate at the same time. Now I'm adding this color to my nail bed to fade it into the marble nail design. And one thing that I loved about this ring nail design is that, guys, I don't know what, but fading in the clear pinkish color to the tip, it kind of gave it life, and it was great because I did this kind of the same nail design, but it was Valentine's Day and it was encapsulating pink hearts, and I was encapsulating with clear, but I didn't like it, so I encapsulated with a clear jelly pink color. And funny enough, I was using the pink polygel kit from a cart, and if you guys are interested on that video, it's going to be linked somewhere in the top right corner. Now for the pinky, I went in with the same design that I did on my ring finger but on my pinky, so I went in with the white and added those lines. After adding the white, I am adding this pink color under the white. After that, I went in with a cuticle pusher to wiggle it around so it doesn't have those harsh white and pink lines, and added some of the glitter around it too after I cleaned everything around, and try to smooth everything for a smoother application and a smoother encapsulation. Now I'm adding this glitter color to add some little bit dimension and accents to it. And if you can see, I am not adding a lot of the polygel. I'm just adding little bits and pieces because I wanted to have that little bit of a sparkle in there, but I didn't want it to look like an American flag or something like that. Now I am encapsulating with Makart's clear. After curing and wiping everything down, I am going in with the Makart's 100 and 180 grit nail file to file down and buff everything around, and I am also using an e-file to clean up the cuticle area. But since it's a long process and I usually last from 30 to an hour, filing and shaping, I did cut that out. But now I'm adding the glue and the top coat so I can add the rhinestones on the cuticle area on my thumb. So I did decided to do 3 rhinestones on the nail from the biggest to the smallest, and I thought that it looked kind of cute because it wasn't calling out, attention or something. But for the middle finger, I decided to go on the corner of the cuticle area, not covering the full cuticle area because I don't want it that boom effect on it, but I wanted something to cover a little bit of that white on the cuticles. So I did 3 big ones and then 2 smaller ones to balance it out. But if you're wondering why I placed the rhinestone glue first and then the top coat on top and then add the rhinestone, it's because I saw on a couple of YouTubers' videos and that makes it last longer and hold tighter. So I did that, and it helps because you're not gonna mess up with the top coat either. So now I'm adding the Modelones cuticle oil so I can hydrate these rusty cuticles since they've been so long under the LED lights. And guys, if you lasted until this part, please comment a pink heart down below so I can know that you saw it. So this is the end result of me trying and reviewing Modelones Polygel Kit. And with that being said, this is pretty much it for the video. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like. It really helps you to algorithm and it helps my video gets out there. So if you get any value in my content, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. But this is pretty much it for me trying and reviewing Modelones Pink Polygel Kit.